So I forgot. I need to change something on my computer. I forgot I had my sound set like a different way, so let me put it back to headphones. Probably gonna need to restart the game. My mistake. I was on a video chat earlier, so that's my fault. Whoops. Try that one more time. Alright, perfect. Where did I leave off? Did I leave off in the middle of the day? Pretty sure I left off at the hotel. Yes, I did. Okay. Perfect. Alright, cool. Grab my apples.
Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
Free is for me. It's the good stuff. Wait, what is my thing? I need to go to Blossom Road. But there was also the thing with the Chowan signs. I need to follow through on that. Where's the Chowan signs? Something with it. Ah, where is it? That's because the rest of it is Bailu Village. I don't need that. Where are the Chowan signs? These are the locations of things. Oh, Chowan signs. Okay. What did I miss? That's my question. Um... Hmm. Show on the side. I really wonder what happened with those Chowan signs, because someone went missing. Hey, Mo Now, how are you doing? I like the way you play. Well, I'm not playing right now, but trying to figure out what I need to do with the Chowan signs, because I did it with Mr. Zhang, but I need to follow through with it.
Your end for capsule sets.
But it seems that I can't find it in the notebook. I'm trying to see where exactly it is. Very odd. Well, let me pay the lady.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
55,000 bucks. Yes, I do. I do have me some cash.
Good morning, Leon.
Morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Good. I'm going to head out then.
Okay, take care.
You too.
So, Mo Now, have, your name looks familiar. You've been here before at some point, correct? I mean, thank you for stopping by again. Appreciate it. Where are the Chowan signs? There's one here. But I already did it before. So it won't let me do it again. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find Any Chowan signs here? I don't want to go on the boat yet because that's all DLC. I don't necessarily need that right now. It'll make for a nice distraction, but I don't need it just yet. So you know what? I could work the forklift just to see if there's any new arcade games I can move in. So you know what? I'll save.
Hi, Mr. Dutching.
Hey, bud.
Oh, no, well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Can you hear me all right? The only reason I ask is I actually have a fan running and blowing air in my face because it's very hot. So I'm just wondering if it's getting in the way of you hearing me or anything like that.
Sure.
Oh, great.
I think it should sound fine because I didn't notice any increased levels, but just making sure.
Take those items to the ship, using the forklift. Here's the map.
It's gonna be the same route. I'm just bringing it to the ship,
Counting on ya.
so it's not a big deal. So what can I bring this time? Oh, there's a bunch of arcade machines. Okay. There we go. So there's a bunch more obstacles in the way this time. But that's fine. Hey Henry, what's up, dude? Forklifts and arcades, absolutely. Alright, so this one's gonna go right about there. What's up with you, Henry? How are you doing tonight? I actually took a little break from Shenmue, mostly because my air conditioner broke. And it's really hot. So I ended up, getting a fan in the meantime, which should help. Which is why I'm playing now, because I have a fan blowing in my face, so please do let me know if you hear the fan like blowing into the mic. I kind of positioned it so it shouldn't, but can't really tell. But as long as you can hear me, I suppose that's fine. Right, so this one goes here. Alright, so let me get the last arcade machine here. So the thing I need to check is, I don't know, because sometimes when you take items from the ship and bring them into the warehouse, I believe the next day those items appear in the shops and in the arcade. So I'll need to check, because there was a Virtua Fighter or a Chobu Fighter game with a different Virtua Fighter character that it wasn't in the arcade. So maybe because I put the machine in the warehouse, It's possible that the machine may be in the rotation in the arcade now. At least is what I'm thinking. That's the hope, at least. Alright, so over here, what have I got? Alright, so I want to grab this, back up, and then back out. Here we are. Alright, perfect. So one more for quota. I want to try to get 7, just to get the maximum pay. But no guarantees. But what I can do is I can grab a crate. Turn this way. Whoops. Sometimes the turns are a little bit too slow. So I want to put the crate right here. So then I could stack something on top of it. Make it a little easier for me. There we are. Nice fridge. Move that over to... Flip that turn to... Yeah, sometimes the turns are very slow. Kinda just gotta feel it out. Alright, so the question is, can I get one more before time is up? I don't know. It's a good question. I want to try to get this one. It's crooked, that's fine, that's fine. Not the end of the world. I can manage. I'll just have to park it in crooked to make up for it. As long as it's in the line, that's fine. 7 out of 5. Perfect. Alright. That was a good run. Ooh, tight turn.
That'll do for today.
Great job, buddy. This port is crazy, but you still met the quota. I'm gonna have to give you a little extra for this.
Got it. Thanks.
Come on back, you hear?
Okay. I'll see you later.
Hard day's work. Good times.
Excuse me.
Hey, kid,
Do you know the way to...
it's way over there.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
So actually now, out of curiosity, I want to go to the arcade and see if they put up the new arcade machine there. They do. They did put it. Alright. So then, yeah, these generics then become the Astro Cities. Okay. That's cool. Well, I
Give it a try.
gotta play this one now. I gotta beat Wolf.
Ready. Hell.
He's gonna knock me out.
He wins.
Damn, Wolf means business.
Hell.
Damn.
Game over.
Just one more.
He's no joke.
Ready. Hell.
If I can give you a ring out.
Hell.
Alright, that was close. That was very close.
Ready. Hell.
If I can bait him to come over here.
Hell.
Damn.
He wins. Ready. Hell.
He just hits very hard. Oh, he's about to beat me.
Hell.
Damn.
He wins. Game over.
He's tough.
I'll keep going.
Ready. Hell. Hell. He wins. Ready.
I just wish I knew if there was a strategy for this game. What? I knocked you out. What are you talking about?
Hell.
Wow, my god.
Game over.
I knocked him out. Come on, he got ring out.
Just one more.
That was a little screwy.
Ready. Hell. Hell.
Damn, he just hits so hard.
Ready.
Like I don't understand if there are actual moves in this game or like I'm trying to figure out what moves there are, if anything.
Hell.
But there doesn't seem to be any actual moves outside of just a punch and kick.
Just one more.
Damn. That's impossible.
Ready. Go. KO. Winner.
I got him once.
Go.
Doesn't necessarily mean I'll get him again.
KO.
Damn.
Ready. Go.
Shit.
KO.
So close.
Game over.
I'll keep going.
It's tough, man. I don't know. But I think the most surefire way is to just lure him to the edge and then try to knock him out. That seems to be the most sound way. But getting it done is entirely different.
Ready. Go.
Like, we got back. How'd he get back? He clearly fell off.
KO.
He clearly fell out, and man,
Ready.
that's some shit.
KO. You win.
Man,
Game over.
he clearly fell off that time,
Just one more.
but he still won.
Ready. Go. Out.
Alright, bait him.
Winner.
I could do that.
Ready. Go.
I mean, going with you hand to hand is just not gonna work.
KO.
He just still hits so hard, though.
Ready. Go. Out.
Oh my god, I knocked myself out.
Game over.
Ah, the Virtua Fighter low gravity jumps.
Just one more.
Ready. Go. Out. Winner.
There you go. Alright, it's cheap, but
Go.
fighting him legit doesn't seem to work.
Out. Winner. Game clear.
Alright.
I'll keep going. I'll pass.
Okay, so the thing is, every time I bring an arcade with the forklift, it'll fill up this row. So I wonder what other characters there are. Is it the entire roster of Virtua Fighter 2? Because you know you have Akira, Pai, Lao, Wolf. So then you know you'd have Jackie, Jeffrey, Sarah, Kage, Chun-Di, and Doral? Unless I'm missing someone else. So there may be one for every character. Okay. Well, so I did answer the question that the arcade machines do show up there. So that's cool. So I kind of want to get them all. So I really should work forklift again. So I can unlock the other machines.
Sure.
Oh, great. The cargo I marked on your map goes into this warehouse. Here's the map. I'm counting on you.
So now I'm bringing it from the ship to the warehouse. Right, so now I want to try to work my way from the right over to the left. Seems to be the easiest thing. So the two arcade machines I see doesn't seem to be ones I don't have. It's Akira and Pi. So it's not really a big deal. Assuming I'm correct, I need to take another look, but they may be ones I have already. So not a real priority to bring them to the warehouse. Oh, so that's a new one. Okay, so that's Chun-Di. But this is Pi, so I already have it. But I wonder, even if it's a duplicate here, will it count as a new one at the arcade? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I think I just got myself stuck. Like a fool. I should have went in from the side. My fault. So now I can get you. And this one is different, but I think it's Shundi. So you know what? I don't know if I'll have enough time to do number 7. I kind of got stuck in that one corner, so that may screw me over. Oh, no, I'll be able to get 7. Surprisingly enough. So I just need to make a turn here. Kind of turn into this. All right. That's 7. I really wonder if 8 is possible, but too little time, I would say. Yep. Not enough time. Oh well. It was worth a shot. I mean, I technically could make it, but it would be very tight. Oh god, wow, it counts. 8 crates. That's the most I've done.
That's enough for today.
That's a new record.
Great job, buddy. This port is crazy, but you still met the quota. I'm gonna have to give you a little extra for this.
Got it. Thanks.
Come on back, you hear?
Okay. I'll see you later.
Now if I go back to the arcade, will the machine be there, or does it take a day? I'm thinking it takes a day for it to carry over. Yep. Takes a day. Okay. Who is she? She is obviously someone of importance, but... So what do I do with the Chowan signs? I don't know. I suppose the thing would be to check if anyone has a side quest, maybe. That might be worth looking into. Oh. Oh, no side quests. Okay. See what's happening down the promenade. Be a little slew. What up, Rack? I love how you come up with new names every time. It's quite the gift. I'm just taking a quick look around town to see if there are any side quests going on. So I love me some side quests. Before I progress with the story, just to be safe. You never do know. Listen on me. Oh, no, that's what I mean. That's what makes you a unique pet. There's nothing wrong with that. That rhymed. No, you are not me. Neither is Scott Baio. Wonder what he's up to these days, huh? Yes, you are you. You are you, I am me. And we are three. Because that's how it be. Honestly, I don't remember that movie. Because I don't know, I never really found the Trey Parker and whatever the other guy was, Matt Stone or whatever, to be that funny. Orgasmo, Basketball, yeah, they never really did anything for me. Like, you know, I watched South Park in middle school, but that was about it. Like, I vaguely remember Orgasmo. It didn't, mind you, I saw it when I was, I don't know, when that movie came out, 2000? Like, it was a pretty early movie. So, you know, it was like half my life ago, so probably at the time I didn't like it. If I were to see it now, might be a different picture. Jeez, Gloomer. I'm just saying. Look at these TVs, man. Brand new. It's brand new, boy. Who needs a PVM when you got these babies? Okay, so no side quests so far. Because again, you can miss out on these side quests if you don't investigate, so you know, better to be safe. Because I would rather try to absorb all of the game while I can. Yo, just look at how this girl walks, man. She owns the fucking street. Look at that. You got a fucking shit stain logged in her ass, but you know, she's making it work for her. Bless her heart. Fucking RoboCop. I love it. Yo, isn't that the truth though? Look at her, man. She's fucking... Would you fuck with her? I wouldn't fuck with her. She owns this street. Alright, no side quests, no side quests. No side quests. Nope. 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 I'm just gonna follow RoboCop over here. She's like 4'2". Nah. Little kid, look at her. Where's she going? She might as well be Godzilla with that fucking swag she's got. It's just funny random little details like that that infinitely fascinate me about this game. Like, why do that? Why program this little child walking with such fucking swagger, you know? It's such a mystery, but such a mystery that is intriguing. Alright, so I got another capsule machine that I haven't messed with yet. This is the masks. I haven't messed with that.
I'll give it a try.
Since I have $50,000 to my name, I can go ahead and blow money on them. No problem. Cool.
What's this? This is cool. This is great.
Yo, doesn't this look like something Pandora, like one of her Dora monsters, would be wearing? Good times, good times.
This is cool. This is cool.
All red, okay. I'm assuming the one in the middle, that red and yellow black, is probably the rare one.
Huh. This is cool.
That's a new one. Yellow mask, okay. Of course, I got it twice.
This one is interesting.
That's a new one.
This one is interesting.
Little, Dracula-esque.
This is great. I see.
I see.
This one is interesting. Huh.
So actually, you missed it, Rax. So what happens is when you play the forklift in this game, sometimes you're bringing merchandise from a warehouse to a ship,
This is cool.
and it'll ship it away somewhere. But if other days, you'll be taking merchandise from the ship to the warehouse. So there was actually a new Astro City machine with, so like all of their Astro Cities are Virtua Fighter knockoffs. It's called Chobu-Chan Fighter, and each one you fight a different character in Virtua Fighter. So the ones that were there by default were Akira, Pai, and Lao.
This is great.
So by doing the forklift, I ended up doing Wolf. There was a machine with Wolf. So I brought it to the warehouse. Oh, that's the rare one. That's the rare one. No, it's not. I ended up, what was I saying? So I ended up bringing that Wolf machine over to the warehouse, and then the day after, it actually ends up installed in the arcade. So it looks like there's one machine for every character in Virtua Fighter. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm missing blue and this little green one. Okay. I figured red was the rare one because it was in the middle of the machine, but apparently not.
I'll give it a try. Huh. This is great.
That's not the one I need. So I need blue and the other green one. That's the one. That's one.
What's this?
Okay. So now I need the green and red.
This is cool. Huh. This is great. This is great. This one is
Dun,
interesting.
dun, dun. Dun, dun.
This one is interesting.
Come on.
Huh.
Green, yellow, and red.
I see.
I have a fan right behind me, blowing air at me, so I don't...
This one is
I
interesting.
was looking and it wasn't affecting the mic before, but just checking. Sexy? Oh, alright.
Cool.
I'll take that. And I did,
This one is interesting.
ever since I installed the mic, I did change it so, like, the game is louder now. I know you were saying it was too quiet, so this is the one.
This is cool.
No, this isn't the one. That's not the one. Can't hear the fan? Alright, cool.
This is cool.
That's the plan.
This is cool.
I listen, Rax. I listen. I listen to you.
This one
Because
is.
you're a sexy beast. And you know your shit. So,
This is great.
alright, come on. Just green, yellow, red. That's the one I need.
Huh.
Oh shit. Your emote actually shows up in the restream chat. That's pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that.
This is great.
Look at you.
This is cool. This is great.
Turn your emotes into like magnets. And like one civilization comes back. Go to like random bars and just slap him in the bathroom somewhere. Do it gorilla style.
What's this?
There's a Rax on, and this one is the... So is that like... That one is like your head exploding from rage? Is that what that is about? I think.
Huh?
No? It's your mind being blown when you're listening to Nickelback.
I see.
Alright. I get you. The accurate response.
This is great.
Big brain moment, meaning I did something smart as fuck. Such as listening to Nickelback. I gotcha.
This one is interesting. Huh?
Alright. This mask does not seem to want to come out. Clearly. I got you. I got you.
This one is interesting. This one is interesting. I see.
Grind is real, man.
This is great.
That's not the one.
This is cool.
Let me just make sure, because I don't think that's the one. It's not giving it to me. Nope.
A game can't hurt.
It's about to be 9 o'clock too, so it's about to kick me out. How did, let me ask you, how did your stream go with Halo? So I was on the other day, but I didn't get to catch it. What are you doing? You were streaming Halo 1? Or one of the other ones?
Huh?
This one? Cool.
This one is interesting.
That's all you could ask for.
I see. Look at the time.
Oh, 9 o'clock.
Maybe tomorrow.
Time to go to the hotel.
Look at the time. I should get back to the hotel.
Time flies when you're working those forklifts, man.
Shenmue?
Hi, Leo. We've got to find my father, and fast.
The city's huge, but we have to take our time and look for clues.
I know. Leo, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
I remember hearing when Master Chief Collection came out that they fucked with the Magnum in Halo 1. Because, you know, obviously in the original Combat Evolved, the Magnum was like super broken. But I heard they fucked with it, where it kind of negates the whole point of it. I heard it was nerfed pretty bad. I mean, to be fair, it was ridiculously overpowered in the first game anyways, but kind of part of the charm. Alright, Shenhua is reading. I suppose I should go to bed. It actually won't let me leave the grounds of the hotel. I don't think you see other people in their rooms. Did you see the Virtua Fighter game in this in Shenmue 3 or no? If not, I'll show it to you right now. So I'm not really sure how much Sega let Yu
Hey,
Suzuki
you!
use the Virtua Fighter license, but
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
I mean, it would have been cool if it was like a full-fledged game, but it's just really just one fight.
Thank you.
And the combat is pretty shallow. It's not anywhere near as deep as
Good morning,
real
Leo.
Virtua Fighter.
Morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Good. I'm going to head out then.
Okay, take care.
You too. Hey, Shinhua.
Yes?
Let me know if you find anything. I'll do the same for you.
Yes, of course.
And here you go, Raxy boy. So let me show you the Virtua Fighter machine. I could have sworn I showed you the machine, but not the actual game. So these are the machines here. And each one you fight a specific character in Virtua Fighter. So obviously this would be Akira, Ai, Lao, and then the newest one is Wolf. So by working the forklift, presumably I'm going to be filling all of these up and they're all going to become Astro Cities. I was under the assumption that I would be playing this cabinet, but it just changes. So Chobu-Chan Fighter. Power control system. Astro dynamic shape. 10 coins, or 10 cents per play. High resolution graphics and state-of-the-art sound. Double your playing enjoyment. I'm pretty sure that's what the Astro Cities actually say. Or, you know, not state-of-the-art, stereo-of-the-art sound. Good old English. Nice Space Harrier poster. I wouldn't mind having that. That'd be pretty fucking cool to have. And then, ironically, in an arcade for kids, they're selling beer. Take that for what you will. Want to get the kids drunk. Oh, so the prize changes. Do I have the thermostat? I think I do. Pretty sure I do. No, I don't. Okay. But I don't need it because I already got the move. So I did have it. And that's how I got the flying spear move. So I don't need it anymore. Okay. Hey, shout out to the 3 of you watching on Twitch. Appreciate it. Oh, what up, Nerd Strategy? What's going on, my dude? How you doing tonight? Just playing Shenmue. It's been like 2 days, so I've missed it. But, you know, it was just way too hot to do it before. But now, I got a little fan off screen blowing air, cooling me off a bit, so it's at least tolerable now. I hope you are well, your strategy. So you know what's funny is I was playing Ninja Gaiden yesterday. Ninja Gaiden Sigma for PS3. Never played it before because I had an Xbox. So I played it and I got up to chapter 6. Which, I don't know if you have played it since you streamed last, but I think you left off on chapter 4. If I'm not mistaken. Watching the live-action Street Fighter movie about Ken and Ryu. It's not bad, not a blockbuster, but good all the same. Oh, you mean the, not the movie. Wait, which movie? The one with Van Damme? Or the Assassin's Fist? Because the Assassin's Fist was a YouTube series first. I think it was on Machinima, I think is channel it was on. Oh, these are the rich snobs
Pardon me.
who don't like me.
And just who are you?
Assassin's Fist, okay.
I need your help.
Oh, shush. You're just like the other riffraff around these cheap stalls.
Huh?
Step too close and they hound you to buy something, blabbing non-stop about great deals. Ugh, who needs it?
I saw a couple episodes of it when it first came out, but I never got around to watching the whole series, but it did look really good to me.
I'll, keep that in mind.
That's enough. Now get going. I'm busy escorting Shui Hua.
I see. Sorry to bother you.
You know what's really cool, in case you didn't know?
Excuse me.
Yes, may I help
The
you?
cover for that Assassin's Fist is actually a recreation of the original Street Fighter Alpha.
I was just
Poster.
hoping to...
Oh, no, no. I don't need anything. Shoo!
What?
Ugh, I'm sick of people trying to sell me things.
I wasn't trying to...
Oh, it's you from the hotel.
That's me.
My apologies. You just blended in so well with the grimy stalls that I thought you were an employee.
It's messed up.
Is that right?
Ugh, I hate cluttered places like this. And you, would you just shoo?
Excuse me then.
No respect. Okay, so let me continue my search down here. Just to make sure there's no side quest going on. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't finish the masks. I still need to do that. Never mind. Where did you watch it? Do you have like the DVD or the Blu-ray, or did you watch it streaming somewhere?
What's this? What's this?
I just need the green mask. All I need.
What's this? This is cool. What's this? This is great. This one is interesting. This is cool.
Wow. It's just the same ones over and over again.
This is cool. This one is... I see. This one is interesting. This is great. This one is interesting. Huh. This is cool.
Come on.
This one is...
Come on.
I see. Huh. This is cool. Huh. I see.
Oh, that's not the one. I need the other green mask, not this
This
one.
one is... This is...
They're playing Mega Man on the NES, really? That's interesting.
This is cool.
Gotta have those Easter eggs, right? Actually, you just reminded me, for my stream, I could have sworn I do have the Mega Man collections on Steam. Maybe I should do those. This is the one. This is the one.
I did it.
Finally. I'm about that far into it. It's near the climax. Yeah. So are you watching it as a movie, or are you watching it as episodes? Because initially it was an episodic thing. I saw it when it was episodes. Watching it as a movie? Oh, okay. Cool. Right, will it let me go over here? Before it didn't. There was an invisible wall.
Doesn't look like there's anything ahead.
Okay. Nope. And then it was the same for over here.
Doesn't look like there's anything ahead.
Okay. So I can't go there just yet. That's fine. But there's there's the boss lady again. Look at that march. Love it. Okay. So now I can go to, I suppose, Blossom Road. See what's going on there. You know what? Capsule. There was one I was missing. Radio. What did I exchange? Oh, old radio one. No. I still need it for this move. So for whatever reason, I didn't get the radio. Which the radio is... Where is the radio? Radio is back this way. Should be over here. Then this, oh, okay. Left. And then left here. This is where I need to go. could have sworn I got that one, but maybe I'm tripping.
Game.
Alright, so I need old radio number 1.
This one is. Huh. This is great. This is cool.
Actually, Nerd, do you have any new videos in the pipeline? Just out of curiosity. What was the last one I saw from you? It was, the Turtles? Were you doing, like, Stash or Pass?
What's this?
I think that might have been your last one that I saw.
This one is. What's this?
You have one coming out tomorrow? Okay, cool. So I'll probably catch it while I'm working.
This one is.
Have some ambiance, you know?
What's this? This is cool.
I can neither confirm nor deny what I stash at my ass racks. That's between me and you.
What's this?
Gotta keep it copacetic.
This one is.
Okay, come on.
What's this?
Old radio number 1.
What's this? This is great. This is cool. This is great.
Of course, because I'm looking for one, now it's gonna give me every other one. That's just the way it works.
This is cool. What's that? I see. This is great.
Called Scrapper Stash. Basically, it's a Let's Play series. I play a game for like 3 hours, snag the highlights
Huh.
in a Let's Play video, and then I just say it's worth having or not. What was the other one you did, aside from Turtles? I forget.
This is great. What's that? This one is. This is great.
I tell you what, Rax. Your thumbnail pictures are goofy,
What's this?
but Nerd Strategy's got you beat by a country mile. Nerd's,
Is interesting.
his facial expressions are quite unique.
I see.
Can I emulate them? Here, Nerd, here's one of them. And the other one is, what was the other one? Then, what's the other one? Oh yeah, little Batman one. Love it, love it.
What's this?
Well, see, it's a Nerd Strategy. It's not intentional. It's just an art form. It's how we do.
This one is interesting.
But I do other reviews too, but I've been working 80 hours a week,
What's this?
so it's hard to find time to get things out. I hear you.
What's that?
But, at the very least, I commend you for, you know, sticking to your craft, and you know, if it's something that you genuinely enjoy doing, by all means, go at your own pace. I don't, you know, don't ever feel pigeonholed that you need to do this for like, I need to have something out by tomorrow or whatever, because that's when it's no longer fun. You know, that's when you're treating it like a job.
I see.
Go at your own pace, release it whenever you want. Don't ever feel beholden to other people or what you think other people may think that you need to do.
This one is interesting.
My last one doesn't have a format to it, so I just gave my verdict and told why. So it would be rough. Well, again, whatever. You know, again, don't ever feel like you need to have a standard,
This one is
unless it's something that you personally feel for yourself. But you know, fuck anybody else. Like, I'm, you know, don't mean to be blunt about it, but it's just like, you know, don't ever feel beholden to one person or another person or what they think your channel should be. Because at the end of the day, it's you. It's your decision, and rightfully so.
great.
You make it what you want it to be. I'll still watch your stuff, you know?
What's this?
Because at the very least, your stuff, you know, it's very homey, grassroots. Whether or not that's the intention or not, I don't know. But, you know, you have a genuine love of games. You have a genuine enthusiasm for what you play and what you do. And I guess the word is genuine. There's so many people out there who fake it, you know? So you do you, man. You continue doing what you do. And don't let anybody ever tell you any differently.
This is great.
I didn't want to make it radio-like, yeah. That's my job. Yeah, see, my job is to bore people to sleep. Well, that's why I'm playing Shenmue. But I don't care. I don't give a shit, you know?
This is
If I was YouTuber, streamer, generic guy, I'd be playing, you know, Party of the Month game. You know, Fortnite or Fall Guys or some other mainstream shit that's like the flavor of the month. But there's a million other people doing that, you know? Why fall into that pit? You keep doing you.
this is
You want to do your cringy pickups? You go ahead. You want to do your stash or throw or whatever it's called? You go ahead. You want to do your little skits? By all means, you know? Do what you want to do.
what's this?
Now, of course, if your intention at the end of the day is to make it big, then yeah, you'll probably have to sell out, because that's really just the way it is. But if that's not your intention, then keep on doing you.
I see.
I still haven't received this radio. Wow.
What's this?
Good lord. Nope. Sweet Jesus.
I'll get.
It's always when there's one specific one you're looking for. Just makes it impossible. It's just the way it works.
I see. I see. This one is. Huh. What's that? Huh. Huh.
By the time this is over, I'm gonna have like 50 of each, with the exception of the one I want.
I see.
That's just the way it works. RNG, man.
Huh. one is. This one is. This one is. This is great. Huh.
So actually, third strategy.
This is cool.
Just as a quick little plug, I don't like to plug things, but this is something I'm doing for my job. So I was telling you I was going to do a charity stream. It's actually coming up this Saturday. So it'll be from 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be on the YouTube channel of my job, the Norwalk Public Library. We'll be doing a charity for Extra Life, raising funds for a children's hospital locally. So if you have time, or if you have any interest, I'd be more than happy to have you there.
I see. This one is. This is great. I see.
Come on. Come on. Radio number 1. Old Radio 1. That's all I need.
This one is.
Just give it to me. How many cutting edge radios will I get?
This is great. What's that? This is great. Huh. What's that? This is great. What's that?
I'll try to swing by my break on Saturday. Oh, but dude, if you're working, don't even worry about it. Work is obviously more important.
This one
Gotta
is-
make that money.
I see. This is cool. This is great. What's that? This one is. This one is interesting. I see. This is cool.
Oh god, I must have like 35 of these by now.
This is cool. This is great.
Sweet Jesus.
This is great. This is great. What's that? This is great. This is great. Huh.
Good lord, it's 3 o'clock. And I still don't have this radio.
This is cool. This is great. This is great.
This is painful. Painful is what it is.
This one is interesting. This one is. I see. I see. I see.
Wow. This is cruel.
This is great. This is great. This one is... This is cool. This is great.
3 in a row. Wow. Wow. There we go. Finally. Fine. I was like $300 out later. Sweet Jesus. Alright. How many of each? 12, 24, 27, 26. Good lord. Good lord. That's that RNG, man. Right, so mission accomplished there. Now, I need to go to the stores. Oh, this would be something, boy. I have to get the balls into the holes. Oh, but first, gotta find Chobu-Chan. Oh shit! So you got a lion, penguin, Ultraman, and I would say Godzilla, but it kind of looks more like Gamera. Oh shit! That's pretty cool. Oh. It actually lets me walk over here. Okay.
This is it.
Aha. Gotcha.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Hey, how about some smart ball?
Which way is it to Blossom Road?
I've never been there.
I see.
Oh, I gotta play smart ball now.
I'll give it a try.
Hit all the holes to win a grand prize. Oh boy. So it's just, is this just total chance? Can you not manipulate? I guess not. So this is just total chance. Crazy. So I just need one more. Nope. got it. I got it. Hyper crane. All right.
Bad. Just one more. I'll come back later.
Okay. Got the hyper crane. Crane for use on prepared soil. This wheel type's blue color symbolizes how cool it is. Yeah, I guess it's pretty cool.
I'll give it a try.
Well, gotta get them all now, right? Get it for Ultraman. Ooh. Damn. All right. Come on. Oh, this one's a bust. Oh, alright, that's one. So I need 2 holes. Oh boy. Nope.
I've got to focus. Just one more.
Come on. Still nothing. Damn.
I've got to focus.
Hey, Three Bears Gaming, what's up, Dustrick? You like playing with balls? Don't we all, don't we all? What's going on? Good evening. What's up, Three Bears, man? How you doing? Or should I call you Herb? Because I know you as Herb, so I'll just call you Herb. I was wrapping up for the night, because it is 3 in the morning, but then I saw this mini game, and it has completely captured my attention. I need to get the prizes, so that's what I'm doing. All about that grind. So basically I just need to get the balls into the holes. Sounds simple, but there's no real rhyme or reason. It's total RNG. Oh, last one. I don't have a good feeling here. Nope. Welcome in. Figured I'd bring some friends your way. Well, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate it. Not always Herb, but it is now. Rename it just Herb plus others. Sounds good to me. What's up with all you guys? How are you doing tonight? So for those of you who don't know, this is Shenmue 3. Not everyone's cup of tea. It's definitely mine. Especially on a late night like this, it's kind of like the perfect game for me to detox and unwind before I go to bed. But again, I'm completely biased. Shenmue means a lot to me, so the fact that I'm playing Shenmue 3 is still quite surreal. Hard to believe. That deep voice, I've heard. They tell me I have a face for radio. So that's the way it is. Oh my god, I was denied right there. That one really went in the hole and it jumped right out. So at this point, I don't think I'm in. Nope. Screwed. Wow, got screwed again. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. I can't be mad though, I can't be mad. That's just the way Shenmue is. Much like real life.
I've got to be more precise.
Good here, played like 6 games, had an artist guest. Agreed, this game is pretty damn relaxing. Good voice for humming songs. I can't sing for shit, but I can mumble. If that's any consolation. Oh wow, 16 viewers. Wow, you weren't kidding. I wasn't even looking. Well, that's very, very kind of you, Herb. And friends. Three Bears crew. You guys run deep. Yeah, I gotta say, your production quality with your channel is really awesome. You know, the fact that it's a very chill vibe. You got like the DJ playing. You have artists on there showing. It's very cool. Very awesome presentation, man. Keep up the great work. You obviously got your thing going on and it's working, so. Ooh, notification. Dustrick is now following. Well, thank you for the follow, Dustrick. Appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Hot Sauce, how you doing, Hot Sauce? Good evening to you. Ooh, okay. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 4 balls in. There's just one more. And I kind of gotta hope it'll go in. This doesn't look like it will, though. Nope. So this could all be for nothing. And it is. That's the way it is. Well.
I've got to be more precise. Just one more.
Thank you, buddy. Happy to mix it up and push the possibilities of Twitch. Yeah, no, man. You keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I don't have any patience nor skill for any of that. So, like, I'm just playing Shenmue. But that's me. You know? That's what I'd be doing offline. So, you know, if somebody wants to come in and watch me play Shenmue, if it's like some type of white noise or if you have trouble sleeping, the pace of this game will knock you out. So, you know, it's all good. Gonna beat the game. I haven't beat it yet. This is my first playthrough, so I'm literally playing it the same way I would if I was offline. So I wouldn't say it's entertaining from like a streaming standpoint, but I mean that's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to play games. And if people want to show up and visit, by all means, that's cool. Your voice is like a massage. Well, thank you. Thank you, Hot Sauce. But what kind of massage? Is it like a deep tissue massage? Is it, we gotta know. Or I have to know. Ooh, oh, look at that. That should have went in. I got screwed there. Alright, that's one, so I have one left. Bottom right corner. Again, total RNG, there's no manipulating, at least that I know of. So it'll just fall, yep. The way it does.
I've got to be more precise.
Reminds me of the Quiet Storm Weekend R&B radio. I'm not familiar with that, but that sounds cool. You should just stream reading bedtime stories. Well, you know, the funny thing about that is, I've had this microphone for the longest time, but I didn't have, like an arm for it. So I recently acquired an arm, and it's given me reason to use it. Because initially I was just using the mic on my headset, which was, you know, decent, but it wasn't anything good. But obviously with this mic, it's a marked improvement, so I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to say. Great Instagram. It's honestly, it's just memes that I find and I just forward them. But yeah, I mean, memes are funny, you know, especially in times like this when everything is shitty. It's good to have a good laugh and try to disconnect with that. Oh, okay, that's good. So two more. Two more. Go in. Yes, one more. Okay, so that's obviously not going in. Jeez. Oh my god, I did it. Finally. Got all 5. So I got the prize.
Probably won't top that. I'll keep going.
You could pop the disc out, spit on it, and put it back in. Kind of massage you get once in a year. Well, thank you. You guys are far too kind. Alright, so I got 2 prizes. It's 7 o'clock now, so it does the little nighttime cutscene. Much like from Shenmue 1 and 2. Same thing, so a lot of the tradition is kept alive. Alright, so I got a wheel loader. Even with 4-wheel drive, this vehicle has less digging power than those with Caterpillar tracks. Cool. So I'll eventually be using that to get a skill book, which allows me to learn new moves, which is great. Now on to these last 2 machines here.
I'll give it a try.
This game has so much attention to detail in the weirdest ways. That's true, and that's what I love about Shenmue. Excuse me. I find that Shenmue is, Shenmue excels in taking the minutiae of life and making it extraordinary. Things that maybe you do in your day-to-day life that have no meaning to you because you do them all the time. But when you do it in Shenmue, it makes you focus on it in a different perspective that maybe makes you appreciate the small things in life. I would say more so than any other game. The beast is in the details, the small details. Ooh, well, really? Can you go in there? Yes. Alright, perfect. Kinda makes you think you've really been missing out on massages. Alright, nerd. Thank you for stopping by, dude. And I look forward to your video tomorrow, so take it easy, my man. I did dress up as Steve from Blue's Clues last Halloween. Yeah. I never dress up. Like, that's never something I've never done. But just to give some context behind that, I have a younger sister, and she grew up on Blue's Clues. Like, that was her thing. So I figured I'd surprise her by getting some cheap Steve costume and dressing up, just to kind of make her day. And it did. She was completely thrown aback by it, so mission accomplished. Yes, yes, alright, so one more. There we go.
Not too bad.
Massages are no joke, even a light head rub can do wonders. Touché.
I'll come back later.
Yes, the costume, well actually no, the costume did not come with the handy dandy notebook. I had to get that separately. But, yeah, you know, I figured I'd surprise her. So the reason I dressed up as well is I work at a library. And for Halloween they did, you know, dress-ups for the kids who were coming to trick-or-treat and all that. So I figured, you know what,
Play one.
I never dress up, I'll do it this one time. Why not? Alright, so this is the last one I need. So I don't know how many tries it'll take. Oh, so I need 3 more. It's not looking so good. Nope. Alright. Not gonna win this one. Again, RNG. You know, the game dictates when it wants to work and when it doesn't, but that's fine. I'm a patient person, so it's nothing that's gonna drive me insane.
Got to be more. Just one more.
I didn't really care about dressing up until I started working after high school. Then the ugly sweaters during Christmas, I won first prize last year. Congratulations. I've never done the ugly Christmas sweater thing. Too lazy. That's just me. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Shit. Alright. This isn't gonna work. Missing 1.
I've got to focus. I'll keep going.
So funnily enough, from previous jobs I was in, people bought me ugly Christmas sweater t-shirts. But not actual sweaters, so I have one which is Godzilla themed, because I'm a big Godzilla nut. And the other one is, what was the other one? Related to beer. So I do love me some beer. Come on, nope, alright. Not looking too hot. Wow, yep, nope. That was a bust. Do I play Animal Crossing? No. I don't have a Switch. So, not really my cup of tea. You know,
I've got to focus.
nothing wrong with the Switch for people who enjoy it, but I'm a PC guy. So, I don't really have a reason to buy a Switch. And again, not knocking it, just not for me. As nice as the Zelda games and the Mario games are, I don't justify spending $300 on a system just to play those games. But again, just me. That's just me.
Shenmue?
Hi, Leo. We've got to find my father, and fast.
The city's huge.
Unfollow.
But we have to take our
Again, Nintendo fans, nothing wrong with being a Nintendo fan.
I'm going to go
It's just I've kind of fully devoted myself to PC gaming at this point, and I don't really have a reason to buy a console. At this point, it would just be a waste of money for me, because I know I'm not going to play it. So, how many hours into this am I? I can't even tell you. This is Epic Games, so to my knowledge, Epic Games doesn't keep track of how many hours you play. If I were to guess, I would say maybe 50 to 60 hours. But I am taking my sweet time, so that's fine. Took me a lot of convincing to buy a Switch. You can play Breath of the Wild on PC. Okay, yeah, I heard there was some kind of emulation going on with the Wii U, right? That I doubt is the Switch version. Alright, well anyways. So what happens in this game is once the clock hits 9, it warps you back to the hotel, because that's kind of your curfew. At least in this point of the game. That may change. But, little boy Rio, he's 17. He needs to get his sleep. Now, Herb, what you were talking about with the small details. So this is a small detail here. This little girl here, Shenhua, from Shenmue 1 and 2, is kind of accompanying you on your journey. And you're in this hotel. Your room is over here. Her room is right next to you. So, for the people who are observant like me, some nights, before she goes to bed, she'll read a book. So, like, you'll see the animation go where she turns pages. Again, minutia. Excelling in the small stuff. You know, there's really no reason for them to program this in here. But at some point, they must have understood that curious people like myself would be wondering, hey, I wonder what Shenhua does in her room. Well, there you go. She reads a book. Other nights, she'll be sleeping. And she'll toss and turn. She has an animation cycle where she'll, lay on her side. She'll lay on her back. She'll be face down. Other nights, she'll just be hanging here on the balcony. And if you approach her, a dialogue will open, which it pertains to, events in the game. So again, it's all about the minutia, and that's what has always fascinated me about Shenmue, that it has so much details, but a lot of those details you could miss out on unless you explore fully, and that's what I love to do. So I feel that Shenmue, unlike any other game, rewards a player for being explorative and looking under every nook and cranny, talking to every NPC, looking at every little piece of furniture, because you never know, there may be something that rewards you for doing that. Then again, that's my Shenmue rant. Breath of the Wild on PC with CEMU. Okay. Sorry about the Nightbot, Herb. Honestly, I never, really set it up. So, again, I never anticipated I'd have this many people on, so... But thank you. I'll definitely look into that. Remember the Santa walking around? Yeah, so the funny thing about the Santa is, again, if you're observant, he actually is drunk half the time. So, you'll see him walking around stumbling. But that's only during certain nights and only during certain times.
Guess I'll take it.
Other times you'll just see him during the day walking around happy, but in the evening time, he's stumbling around because he's visiting the bars and he's drunk. So the thing about Shenmue, especially when you go back to the first game, is again, you have to remember this was 2000. Actually no, 1999 in Japan. So you kind of have to put yourself in that time frame. And to imagine the scope of what Shenmue 1
Make some cash.
accomplished, I think to this day still is something quite amazing. You know, there are little snippets of it here, like for example, if I wanted to, I could investigate things. If I wanted to open this drawer, I could. You know, this is something from Shenmue 1. And it may be something that's entirely not of interest to your campaign, to the story, but the fact that you could do it, it's rewarding people who are curious, right? So, with Shenmue 2 and 3, it's a bit more limited.
This is...
But in Shenmue 1, you could literally, in your home, go through every single drawer, every single cabinet, open every door, regardless of whether or not it leads anywhere, but the fact that you can, Yu Suzuki purposely programmed it to reward curious players. And I think that's an infinitely fascinating thing from a game design standpoint. Because there's so many games nowadays where, like, let's say Breath of the Wild, I know you were mentioning that before. Not to knock it, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but Breath of the Wild may have this huge map, this open vista that you can explore. But how much of that open vista is actually things that you can interact with in some significant way, as opposed to just being empty trees and vegetation for the sake of vegetation? You know what I mean? Shenmue, on the other hand, is densely packed. And when I say densely packed, it's the map is not huge, but in that small map, there are so many points of interest and interactivity that you just don't see in games. Back then and even now. I wish the fighting system for Shenmue 1 was in this. Yeah, so that was a thing where Sega kind of didn't let Yu Suzuki do it. Because obviously Shenmue 1 and 2 used the Virtua Fighter fighting system, because for those of you who don't know, Shenmue 1 originally was going to be on the Sega Saturn, and it was originally called Virtua Fighter RPG, which is why Ryo, not so much now, but in the first game, and especially in the prototype for the Sega Saturn, he was Akira from Virtua Fighter. So they do share many visual similarities. So that's where that whole thing came from. So Shenmue 1 and 2 then use the Virtua Fighter 2 really, fighting system. So when Shenmue 3 was being made, Sega allowed Yu Suzuki to continue the franchise, but there were some caveats. And one of them being he wasn't able to port the Virtua Fighter fighting engine into this. So he, unfortunately his hands were tied, and he had no choice but to create a new fighting mechanic, which some people don't like. It took me a little while to get used to it, to be honest, but for what it is, again, considering it's a crowdfunded game, I think it's perfectly acceptable for what it is. It could be a million times worse. So, there still hasn't been a game like this. I agree. I agree. It's, Shenmue is the granddaddy to me of the open world genre. I think it pretty much blossomed, what you see today. Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher. All these open world games would not be what they are today without Shenmue having set the precedent. So it's I could go on and on about Shenmue. Shenmue is a very deeply, deeply personal game to me. FPS Cub Ready. They should have made the Saturn playable in this game. I know they had gaming rights issues. Yeah. But even so, it's again, I fully understand that this is a crowdsourced game. So it's I understand there were limitations. I knew that going in, so I'm cool with it. The fact that they threw in a Saturn as like an Easter egg, a visual cue, that's cool. Would have been great to play it, but again, Sega didn't really allow Suzuki to do that. So, it is what it is. Breath of the Wild has so many moments that feel like a real world, though, and using fire, ice, electricity, time stops, magnets, and more to interact with the environment is really something else. I know what you mean, though. There are only so many possible outcomes of exploring. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, you know, going back to the generic open world template, right? So, let's say The Witcher 3, or let's say Red Dead Redemption 2. How many NPCs do you see in that world? You see a ton. But how many of them can you actually interact with every single one? Do they all have unique lines of dialogue? You know, not just repeating? That's what Shenmue is. Like, especially Shenmue 1. In that town of Dobuita and Yokosuka, every single NPC has a unique line of dialogue, regardless of how insignificant that NPC is to the story. They have a specific line that they say to Ryo, and not just that, if you continue to talk with them, they say different things. What they say on a Monday will not be what they say on a Tuesday, you know? So it's extremely fascinating to me that they were able to cram all of that into the Dreamcast. It's mind-boggling, really. And not just that, Yu Suzuki with Shenmue 1, there's an extra disc on the Dreamcast called the Passport. And on that Passport, there was literally a biography for every single NPC in the game. So we're talking about 200 or so people. And they all had a backstory that was explicitly written out for them. Things that you would never know if you only played the game. But if you played the Passport disc and read the biographies, you would have a whole new layer for all of these insignificant characters. Who does that? Nobody does that in gaming. No one. Back then, Ocarina of Time was starting that open world trend. Yeah, for consoles, for sure. Shenmue was so important because, especially to an American, it was like the first time we could experience everyday life. Yeah, I would definitely say Shenmue is definitely the ultimate, like, tourism for Japan, giving you that idyllic setting of what Shenmue is in the 80s. I feel from Shenmue 1 that I've lived in Yokosuka, you know? So it's one of my dreams one day to fly to Japan and visit Yokosuka and walk down Dobuita Street, you know, just because it feels so familiar to me. If nothing else, just having a Shenmue 3 is wild. Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm grateful that I'm alive to experience it. And I purposely avoided spoilers. Luckily, nothing's been spoiled to me, thankfully. And I'm just enjoying it. It's making me feel like a kid again, you know, because Shenmue, I was 15 when Shenmue came out. You know, I'm 35 now. So I have, it's half my life ago. And I'm a different person now than I was back then. But playing Shenmue 3 turns me right back to a 15-year-old in terms of like the awe and wonder that Shenmue 3 is still able to elicit these feelings, these emotions that really, it's very rare for a game to make me do that. Yu Suzuki's a strange man. I'd love to see what he could do with something like Dreams. Yeah, I mean, he's had, for the vast majority of the things he's made, they've been hits. I mean, there's been like maybe one or two stumbles, but his track record is impeccable compared to, you know, pretty much everyone else. Breath of the Wild is still just limited to day and night, no days, weeks, months, seasons, or years. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Shenmue, from day one, has been a day, week, month cycle, yearly cycle. And not just that, you know, in case you're not aware, Shenmue 1, when you beat the game, you unlock a new mode, which is called Magic Weather. So what that does is they actually took the meteorological data from, October 1986 to April 1987. So if on November 11th, 1986 at 11:51 p.m. it was raining, it will rain in Shenmue at that time. Who fucking does that? Who puts that much like effort into a game? The scope is mind-boggling. It's unbelievable. No other game has ever attempted anything close to that level of detail. It really is. It's amazing, and it's earth shattering to just think of the scope of something that was achieved on the Dreamcast. It's crazy. It's crazy. I want to visit Japan and visit all the onsens. Ooh, $64 million game at the time. A lot of stuff crammed into the game. But yeah. Oh yeah, just feeding the kitty was unbelievably therapeutic. I've never had a pet in my life. Like all I've had are fish. But god damn it, I felt very attached to that kid, and I wanted to make sure that that kitten would heal his leg up. And it made me so happy when the kitten was adopted later on. It was good. It was a great feeling. If I ever move to Japan, I'm doing high school all over again. I hear you, hot sauce. Uniform and everything. Yeah, and then he made that racing game where you can actually drive. Yeah, so that's the, was that the Ferrari F355 challenge? Yeah, that's the one. Great game, too. Great game. Just amazing, amazing scope. So, oh my god, I missed out on the notification. FPS following. Thank you for the follow, dude. Very, very kind of you, but I could talk about Shenmue for hours. But anyways, it's 3:42 a.m. It is way past my bedtime. But I just want to personally thank Herb and everyone, Dust Trick, FPS Cabretti, Hot Sauce, and all of the rest of you who tagged along. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you, Nerd Strategy. Thank you, Rax the Great. Thank you, Henry FGG, Mo Now, earlier in the stream. Man, I don't even know about raids, dude. I don't even know about that. Like, see that this is something I don't educate myself on Twitch because well, one, I'm lazy, and two, I just never had the drive to look into that. Like, I kind of understand the concept of a raid, but I don't really know how to enable that. You know, it's like you're hopping onto somebody else's channel, but all you got to do is type raid channel name, and it will take everyone over there. Okay. Well, let me log into my Twitch. But yeah, this is all new territory to me, dude. I literally just on OBS, I just hit stream, and that's all there is to it. You know, I'm a very simple guy by heart. You know. Which spreads your channel and helps theirs too. Okay. Well, thank you for the education. Let me log in here and see. Honestly, I don't have too many people that I follow because I'm not even really that type of person. I don't really actively watch Twitch on my free time. You know, it's rare. And again, I'm not knocking anyone who does Twitch because obviously I'm doing it, but I'm doing it for like just because of its simplicity. So I don't actively look into it. But let me see who's on. As far as people that I follow, everyone's offline. Actually, that it shows me. So no one that I personally follow because I'm lame, and rightfully so. People are sleeping. They're being smart. All in good time. Due time, you know, I'm not looking for fame. You know, that's nothing I'm looking forward to. You know, if I can start a dialogue with people and shoot the shit and talk, that's fine. That's all I need. I'm not looking for hundreds of people or anything like that, you know? How about the Sleepy Gamer? Okay, let me look him up here. Sleepy is actually a really appropriate thing because that's what I should be doing. Let's see here, Sleepy Gamer, and I'll follow him right now. So what did you say? I have to... It says he's offline actually. The sleep... Oh wait, did I type it in wrong? the sleep? Oh, 3 E's? Okay. Sleepy gamer? Yeah, it says he's offline right now. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. It kicked in. Okay. So so I type in, I gotta type in, was it /raid and then his name? See, this is an education. This is live education. So let me go to my, I have to type it in my chat, right? So let me go here. Let me go here. Let me mute myself, of course. So let's see here. If this works. Okay, says ready. This is all new to me. Well, thank you for the education. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but obviously they lied. So, says 11, and that's all of you. Okay, awesome. So, I just click raid now, correct? And do that. Boom. And I guess it's switching me over. Cool. Awesome. Look at that.
Good to see all you guys. And Shinbo, I don't know if you were watching when I said thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Alright.
Alright, cool. Well, I don't know if you guys are still watching, but thank you guys for watching tonight, alright? Appreciate it. So have a good night. Peace out and be safe to each other, right? Peace.